are reinvigorating people between the ages of 10 and 25 about Kwanzaa, to engage old people and young people and everybody in between about what Kwanzaa means. And that's why I was walking away, because I was trying to find some chairs for the elders to sit. We got some elder practitioners of Kwanzaa who just walked in the door. But I want to introduce Umoja, who's been holding us down all day. He's one of the program directors here.
Say Ashe. Pour a libation tonight for other great river civilizations on the Niger River and on the Congo and in Zimbabwe and wherever our people may have been, where they established the arts, where they carved drums, where they made balafons, where they played. Say Ashe. Pour a libation tonight for other great river civilizations on the Niger River and on the Congo and in Zimbabwe and wherever our people may have been, where they established the arts, where they carved drums, where they made balafons, where they played. Remember those great ones from their generation, because we know that anytime somebody does something great, they represent their generation. It's not just the work of Dr. King that we review, but it's the entire rights movement generation. So for Dr. King and Coretta King, we say Ashe. Ashe. For this libation for those great educators of their generation, Dr. George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington, Drusilla Duncan Houston, Francis Copeland, and countless others who made sure that even in one-room schoolhouses, even in a hole in the ground, even by cajoling others, that we would learn to read and write and speak. Ashe. Call them out. 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 And for all those young people in every movement who are always the first to sign up, like Lil Bobby Hutton. For all those young people in Soweto, like Steve Biko. For all those young people like John Lewis and Cynthia Nash and their generation. For all those young people members of the Black Panther Party.
And so we want to ask the elders tonight, what does Kwanzaa mean to you?
Unity within our homes, within our families, within our schools. Unity means peace. It means love for one another.
It means that we need to have a moment in time where we remind ourselves of our greatness. That we take a quiet moment at the end of the year to begin the new year being the great people that we've always been. Kwanzaa as the first fruits means it is the always fruit. It is the fruit that will never end. And we have an obligation to remind our children that they are the continuation. They're not the beginning, they are the continuation of greatness, and they have a responsibility to take the fire of our genius and to pass it on as a seed of corn passes itself on to be the corn for all life, all nourishment, all wellness. Kwanzaa is our time to be quiet, to think, to remind ourselves, to open our spirits to the regeneration of greatness that is in our DNA.
1965, based on the Yam festivals of continental Africa and other seasonal festivals of first fruits, Monica Ringa and us organization and Sister McKinney and others began to disseminate this idea that Kwanzaa, based on the 7 principles of the Nguzo Saga, was an important thing for African people to do. So, with the children who are sitting here, these are Imeomene children. Give it up for Imeomene one time. First of all, we have a straw mat. I need somebody tell me what a straw mat is, what the name of that mat is. Yes. Okay, you gotta say it loud. MK. It's an MK straw mat. What is? Anybody know what it represents? What does it represent? Yes. Foundation of what? Foundation of what? We got hands somewhere? A foundation of the black community. Tanara. And it has how many candles in it? 7. And those candles represent what? The 7 principles. Okay, that's good. And 7 candles represent these 7 principles. The Nguzo Saga. Yes, thank you. And what are these called? I like that answer. She said Masawo. And she's right. Give her a big round of applause. Through that process of photosynthesis and all the other things that go into that, then you get a product. You get a fruit. So that we don't just like in human life and plant life, as in human life, you don't get a good outcome unless you work at it. You don't get a good outcome unless you nurture it. You don't get an outcome unless you do things right. The whole idea behind Zawadi is to reward our children in particular for making good grades, for doing things like they promised this time last year they were going to clean up their room more without being told 57 times. Huh? But it's true. See, the truth is not enough sense. It ain't right, but it's true. See? I mean, can I get an ashe from all the parents who have had to repeat something this year? So, promises made, promises kept would be the key Swahili word for candle. So we're lighting our first ritual, just the first one. The one in the middle represents you.
A chance to kind of reinvigorate yourself as well. So that's kind of what we want this night to be about the unity of the people in this room.